Welcome back to another exciting episode of Twins Television. Today, we're visiting Van Kronenburg engines. And guys, what's behind this door? You won't believe it. Just open that door! Guys, meet Rick van Kronenburg. Check. This is the Walhalla, the engine Walhalla. They have engines from Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Maserati here. All exclusive engines. What exactly do you guys do here? Yes.
You're correct. We specialize in engine revisions, particularly for high-end luxury vehicles. We also have our own programmable management system, KMS.
Off we go.
We will also collaborate with. We're just going to make sure it's super cool.
I say.
Let them see what we do for a moment.
Boy, I've already seen him standing there. This
could have been so
easy for us. This was just
At 1 million subscribers, I think, if you make it within a week. At 1 million subscribers, then I think, no, joke.
But this was just a swap, right guys? Just us out, this one in, and then we would have been done. Because as you all know, our side is not all burned, right? So throttle bodies are burned, ignition coils, injectors, wiring harness, everything is burned on this side. We will fix all of that. You will see the repairs later when we are back in our workshop. We will disassemble our own engine. What an incredibly cool company, man. Can't even believe it. Let's take a little walk around here so we can give the viewers an idea of what exactly they do here. And then we'll move on to the department where they have their own production for their own tuning software and throttle bodies and so on. Exactly. A joy to walk with. Singing and music. Gearboxes. So is your gearbox broken? Yes, number 1 to approach Kronenburg. What are we going to do? Yes, we are now going to look at the rear bumper because ours was quite burned indeed, and our sprayer also says yes, he can actually repair the damage. He can also repair the parking sensor holes. He can close them, but yes, there are a lot of mounting points so broken, and that is very annoying. And this one does have them. Yes. And this one also seems to be a bit under the call. So it's correct. The story is complete. Yes, thank you so much for sponsoring this bumper. That also greatly reduces our costs. We do have another mega thick collaboration in the planning, don't we? Guys, we are standing here at Van Kronenburg Engines, and this is actually the workshop. This is where all the engine blocks are assembled, revised, and tuned. Rick, maybe you can explain it better yourself.
Yes, it's actually what your little brother says. What we actually do here is indeed take out the engine, overhaul it, then teach it as it goes along to the assembly room where it is installed, and then you guys have it there.
A moment.
Go in there, of course, no problem can go with guys.
So we are standing here at the own Dino Bank of Kronenburg. So if your mother is completely built up and she hangs in your car, and then with the own room system, they will adjust her completely to it. That's why, yes, super cool is super, then you are really a craftsman, then you know what you are talking about. Our agriculture must also definitely come here. Then 100% our agriculture will definitely come here.
Stand trotting.
Those will enter our agriculture later, once it has begun, and are thus manufactured by KMS. KMS stands for Kronenburg Management Systems. You should take a look. This is all self-made with a computer numerical control. Yes, a computer numerical control machine. A computer numerical control machine. And it's all assembled by themselves. Yes, this is a company that can really do everything. We are thrilled to have worked with these incredible people. It's truly amazing and wonderful.
Company, we are back again.
Once again in another warehouse of this massive company. He says, well, here we have some Lambo parts. There we have some Lambo parts. And guys, I'm just jumping in the back of the rack here. And look at what I'm pulling out, exactly what we need, guys. Here, an injection rail, just with injectors. Bank left, exactly what burned with us. Including return line, unbelievable. Engine wiring harness, left side, and guess what? We are allowed to just take this and see if we can get our Lambo started here. Super. The incredible. The Kronenburg can just do this to us, guys. Unbelievable. Believe. Check. Then gas clubhouse, everything through peanut. Unbelievable. That real Rick Van Kronenburg boy. Unbelievable. What with on your look? I come it dead. Yes, no.
Look at your stuff. All look nicer.
So hospitable guys here, really? But all your problems, solutions was the motto, everyone?
No, it could. Kronenburg has it. That
was him. Look there. Wow, here we come then, guys. It is end of our tour de Kronenburg. Yes, not normal, but guys, we get another box with all sorts of things that we can use. What a wonderful company this is. I can't say it often enough. Kronenburg is the place to be if you need engines, if you need gearboxes, and of course, if you want your own KMS system. Indeed, he even said, come with a van. Exactly, yes. I must say, I do find this a very nice van, but it's not very practical, is it?
And we
thought we could only afford the bumper. Yeah, unbelievable.
But we allowed
so much. Once the block has started, guys, and we have things left over, then of course it comes back. Let's make a thumbnail for them since we haven't created one yet.
I'm glad you were here today.
Man. Look!
Look ahead and subscribe to the channel. The link is below.
Throw in.
Until next time, man, it's all good. We
are going back to the
workshop.
Guys, we're back in the workshop, and oh, what an impressive day we've already had. We also drove a total of 300 kilometers to see and do all of this. But what a friendly company Kronenburg is. I can't thank them enough for this thick collaboration. But as promised in the previous episode, we're going to take a look at the block. And we'll walk around it to see exactly what's going on. Guys, enough talking. Let's put the block on the table and do this. Oh, guys, I don't know how many engines I've seen today. I must say this one is in the worst condition. He looks the worst of all we've seen there. It's unbelievable. I see it's leaking a bit of oil. But this is the side where it took the most heat. And I have to say, it doesn't even look that bad. Indeed, these are all metal caps. They can be powder coated, sandblasted, or sprayed. There are so many options still open for what we can do with this. Look at this, the injector rail. That does look decayed, the little wiring harness. Damaged and super crispy, but luckily we have that in-house now thanks to Kronenburg. Much appreciated. And let's move on because yes, it all looks pretty heavy from the outside. But it's really just the appearance and that's all just cleanable, so to speak. Indeed. What we're going to do now is essentially remove this cover, right? Yes, that's a plate that protects your coil from the heat, as it receives a significant amount of heat and other elements. We're going to loosen that, then we're going to take out the coil, then we're going to unscrew the spark plug, and then with a kind of endoscope that we can connect to our phone, we're going to look into the block. So I'm super curious about how that spark plug is going to come out. So that looks good. It's a double platinum spark plug from the brand Bosch. And the head looks very neat. I think it got a little dirty just now because it went along the edge. But no oil or anything, right? No weird white or completely black from the soot. I must say, the spark plug still looks quite new and shiny. It's rare to see one in such good condition when removed from a car. Well, yes, sometimes you see it completely rusted indeed. Yes. Rusted from your coil or something? Yes, or that water gets in between in that way. But this is great. This is really a good sign. Well, let's quickly grab the camera. And then, here we go. Take a look inside. Guys, I have the endoscope in my hands, and with this little thing we can look exactly into the engine block, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to connect it to my phone. It already lights up, I see. Yes, indeed, it turns on, and it also immediately says, hey, you've connected the camera. That's right. Do you need an app or something? Yes, you need an app, but it comes from a Chinese website, costs virtually nothing, but it works great because the reviews were good. Take a look. Oh yes, can you see me?
Yeah, certainly.
It seems a bit blurry now because it's not meant to be so sharp.
To take selfies with, exactly.
So yes, we're going inside. You put this one here. Well, bring it in, boy. Look, do you see it? This is such an important moment.
Guys, okay.
Yes, we see what it's really dirty there. Bring it in carefully. Well, you have it. Yes, it's now exactly in the hole, so we can... Now, this is actually the top of the piston. What we now see, yes. He just has some deposits on the piston itself, but there is no water in it or something. There is. Water, I don't see it. There is no hole in it on
Number 3 and...
Attack with 100,000 kilometers. Yes, that is normal. That is quite normal. Yes, cylinder 3. We can still cylinder the 1 in the 2 and the...
1 in...
the 4. We have 10. Yes, we have 10. So, but...
I know.
Just a tool with which we can check the cylinder wall. So you screw this on. So we are back in the cylinder space again. Only the little mirror that's on it, it doesn't work at all. So, as happy as I was with it for those €8, that's how unhappy I am with it now. But, well, it is good news that the piston itself doesn't look super weird in principle. Except for some deposits, which is expected with 0 miles on the odometer. And...
no hole.
Of course, but I'm just curious if I can turn it with my hand or...
the block.
Check if the crank turns loosely with the ratchet. It's supposed to be loose as it turns. Well, not through the compression, but just that it has at least a small movement. Because then he knows at least how much the block turns. Exactly. I found the right socket. Here we go. Attempt number 1. Do you think I can turn it around? 100,000. If the block is good, you can turn it around. At least move a bit, let me put it that way, maybe not around. But getting the movement, it does sound a bit... maybe there is something in between how bright it is. Oh.
Yes.
Yes, that's possible. Of course, the whole gearbox was also ahead. The block just turns around, guys. Great news. But everything is in between, then yes.
And glass.
And powder extinguisher, so maybe better just, yes, take apart before we go any further. Indeed, it cleaning work that just comes with it. We read the comments under the videos, and you all find it monotonous that a lot of cleaning work is done. That is not done much an episode, but it is super time consuming to do this, super meticulously, because yes, we love Lambos and we just want to restore the full glory, and I just completely glow, guys. What a day we had. Unbelievable, right?
Indeed, Kronenburg.
Drove many miles, saw the Walhalla of engines, and looked into our own block. Plus, we turned it, my day can't be ruined, let the weekend begin. Guys, see you next week back with a new episode at 5 o'clock, and in it, that the car is going outside, I think. Right? Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is free, and that's, of course, the best way to support us. If you're not following us on Instagram yet, check out twins.tv for lots of content. Especially on our storyline, and what doesn't end up on YouTube. This way you also see some of what we encounter in daily life. Guys, we love you. Until the next episode. Until then.